Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm here tonight to tell you a story. Many tales are told of the maiden voyage of the Narwhal. Mine is one of mystery, one of romance, and one of music. Ever since I was little boy, it's too late now, isn't it? Ever since I was little boy, I had longed to go to sea, to taste the salty spume of adventure. I used to listen at the knee and later at the mouth of the old salt who sat by the harbour wall of my hometown.
So there I was, face to face with the pirate king. A huge Turk he was, with wild eyes and curly feet, calling aloud to his heathen gods in his rough, dog-like tongue, lusting all the while, no doubt, for young boys with painted eyes and plump buttocks.
He was a racist old man, and even by the standards of the day, his comments were completely unacceptable. As a youth, I found work announcing the shipping forecast from street corners. I learned much in that trade, which would stand me in good stead later in life. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Red sky in the day, you may have a serious eye infection. Before long, I was a young man, and all anyone could talk about was the Narwhal, the finest ship in the land. It was like LSD in the 60s. If you weren't on it, you were probably a loser. I didn't know how, but I had to get on board.
Oh, hi there. Do you long to break free of the shackles of your local town? Does Reading do your head in? Does Woking leave you woeful? Is Kidden in stir a bit shit? Then look lively and grab your passport to freedom today. The Narwhal is the latest, the raciest, and the laciest cruise liner to grace the open seas. We'll take you anywhere you want to go. America, England, either of those two destinations. Ah, you can really taste the boat. So come on down, book your berth today. She's called the Narwhal and she sets sail on July the 8th. But she won't set sail without you, yes you, on board.
Terms and conditions apply. The Narwhal will set sail with or without you on board. The ship was to be captained by one Horace Fumbuncle, a bizarre man with unusual character traits and a humorous speech defect. But just before the ship launched, he died of a massive heart attack and was replaced by Captain Smith, an altogether more straight-laced gentleman, perfectly nice, but too dull to offer any real comic potential. He was murdered in a dark alleyway by a man who took out his intestines and wrapped them round his head. And command passed to one Captain Grey, who by all accounts was interesting but not too eccentric, a well-rounded and believable character with whom people could really engage for about an hour or so. They unveiled the ship in the summer of 1913, and everywhere you went, people were lining up to sing the praises of this massive boat.
The Narwhal, the Narwhal, the Narwhal is here. The Narwhal, the Narwhal, the Narwhal is here. The Narwhal, the Narwhal, the Narwhal is here. The Narwhal.
That's the Lion King, Vyvyan. Bugger.
Would you look at that colossal ship? She's a beauty. Such size, such engineering, such boat. She really is a sight to behold.
Aye, that's what my wife was saying. She weighs 10,000 tons and has 4 huge funnels.
Aye, and you're still married her.
I had no ticket to board this magnificent vessel, but I didn't need one. I was young, beautiful, and fearless.
Tickets, please.
Hello.
You got a ticket?
No.
Well, fuck off then.
Perhaps I did need a ticket.
Yes, you do.
Hello there. I bought a ticket for the boat, but I've gone and left it in my other pair of trousers. Even my disguise as a Welshman proved ineffective. I have to find another way to get on board. Besides, there was too great a weight of passengers behind me, all trying to take their place on the ship.
Good morning.
What the hell is that?
Ah, yes, this is my companion, Alistair. He is not of this world. I found him in a lake outside Moscow, completely naked and clutching an Emily Bronte novel. A Charlotte Bronte novel. Anyway, I brought him back to live with me in my bungalow, and we've been inseparable ever since. He's completely harmless.
What's in a cage?
He's killed a lot of people.
Has he got a ticket, sir?
Ah, yes. The problem with Alistair is that he gets very hungry. I turned my back on him this morning as we were having our pancakes, and I'm afraid he ate his ticket.
Have you got a ticket, sir?
Well, yes, of course I do. I'm no fool. I've been looking forward to this journey for weeks. Relaxing in the sun, reading a few romantic novels, perhaps even indulging in a spot of karaoke. I'm sure if we wait long enough, the ticket's bound to reappear out the other end. Alistair has a very healthy digestive system.
Look, sir, we get a lot of people promising they'll shit out their tickets during the voyage. We've been burnt before. No, I'm sorry, I can't have him on anyway, sir. He's a complete weirdo.
Oh, but really, sir, aren't we all weirdos here?
You two are, yeah.
How dare you!
You've been holding an egg for this entire conversation.
That is irrelevant.
No, I'm sorry, sir. I can let you on, but not your companion.
But I... Very well. Come on now, Alistair. No tears. We all knew that this day would come eventually. I have to go on the voyage, Alistair. I owe it to myself. And to Mary. My wife. Alistair killed her. All right, I killed her. I've never had a wife. Well, I suppose this is goodbye, old friend. No. You know, Alistair, when I think of the times we spent together, so many wonderful memories spring to mind. You're so honest, truthful, harmless, and fun to be around.
Oh my God! The orphans! He's killed the orphans! He's killed and is currently eating all of the orphans!
Good morning.
What are we going to do with the cage?
Good day to you!
Oh, for God's sake.
What a pleasure to see you, young man.
Name?
This is Beryl Evesham. I brought a small consignment of animals with me. I trust you don't mind.
You are stocking the children's petting zoo on board, is that correct,
That's
madam?
correct, yes. 2 alligators, 1 gorilla, a sheep, an assortment of raccoons, and a lecherous seal.
Right, have you spoken to the harbour master?
Oh, yes, I can't imagine there'll be any problems. Yes, the harbour master and I have come to a special arrangement, if you get my drift.
Right.
We've also agreed to have plenty of sex.
Yep.
As well as the arrangement we've established.
Right.
Which also involves sex.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one thing, yes, you know those raccoons I mentioned?
Mm-hmm.
Currently they are without cage. Saws cars, you might say.
There's a cage over there, madam. You can have that one.
There's 80 of them.
80 raccoons!
They're only small. But that's immaterial once you consider that there are 80 of them.
Right, they're not going to fit in the cage, are
Oh,
they, madam?
pish, posh, pish, they'll be fine. Now, where's that harbour master? I've got a tub of creme fraiche with his name on it.
Right, you. No, not you with the incongruous hat.
Yes?
Get this cage filled with raccoons. I'm going for lunch.
I didn't need telling twice. Climbing into the cage, I covered myself in raccoons until I resembled the kind of fur coat that nightmares were made of. The crew transported the cage below deck, where I was to spend the next 4 hours in hiding. And, under a blue sky and a sweltering sun, the Narwhal set sail for the North Atlantic.
It gives me great pleasure to name the finest ship in this great country eminently seaworthy. Let there be famine, let there be tribulation, and let there, above all, be Narwhal. Nope, mine. Respect all women and treat them equal.
Pay by merit and not by gender.
Let us move towards a more fair society.
And stick her in the kitchen.
No, Tom!
How many times,
Oh,
Tom?
I've told you before, lads, I can't get on board with these PC shanties. They're not as fun as the old classics. The fishermen's wives were nice enough, but ultimately subservient to their dominant husbands. And Sally, the idiot.
Now, come on, Tom. with the same application and dedication that we aim towards our own progressive values, we can work through this as a team. Now, pull up a barrel, have a slug of grog, and let me tell you about a little something called the glass ceiling.
Passengers are reminded that the Narwhal is a fully smoking vessel, so please do light up whenever possible. Pipes and cigars are available from the ship's doctor. For those with babies or young children, my first fag packs are also available in a variety of flavours.
Well, oh my lord, this beauty parlour is to die for. I've never seen anything so luxurious in all my life, and I've been on a Zeppelin.
Shut up.
I will not.
No, you shut up.
I just will not.
Honey, when did you go on a Zeppelin?
Oh my lord, Charlene, how did I not tell you about this?
I am so out of the loop with you,
Oh, you
Brenda.
are, yeah.
Did you know about this, Dana?
Uh-huh, yeah. I was flying the motherfucker.
Look at the two of you. Flying about in charge. Fancy flying machines and Zeppelins and keeping a secret from me. Shit!
Did you get a good look at that, Captain?
Oh, I did.
OMGG, what? That man can blow on my foghorn anytime.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. I just don't know. All I know is he's a mighty fine navigator, and I want him to explore my Northwest Passage.
Well, he's a very handsome man. He's got that lovely bone structure, beautiful curly hair, and a beard that he probably got looking really great and then had to shave off for personal reasons, and then realised because his friends were doing November that he looked really stupid.
Right, so what I'm saying is that you gotta... No, what I'm trying to say is that you gotta really, really go for that captain and all. I don't care how he looks or whether he's got the no moustache thing that we had earlier.
Yeah.
Because
And I hear he's a really generous lover as well, and everyone should probably check that out after the show.
Well, shoot, honey, if you got the hots for him, then why don't you tell him so?
Me? I could not. Shit, he's probably got a wife with legs like two beautiful lampposts. What would he want with a dumpy old slut like me?
Oh, Dana.
What is happening over there?
I am slapping some sense into this bitch. Gotta have more faith in yourself, honey. Look and listen. You're as tasty as a roast chicken and sweet as chocolate. Now, this is what you gotta do. You gotta shimmy along to that hot piece of ass and ask him to take you out for dinner. Now tell me what you gotta do.
Stick a shimmy up my ass and ask him to have roast honey and chocolate chicken for dinner?
Oh, baby, you all mixed up.
I'm all mixed up.
She all mixed up. Come on now, let's go out into the open air and see if we can't find that hot captain of yours. You coming, baby?
No, y'all go have fun without me. I'm going to stay here and have them wax my back.
Oh, Roger, what could be a more perfect place for our honeymoon?
Nowhere could be more perfect, Margaret. Shall we stand here on the prow and look out to sea?
Oh, yes, my love. I've always wanted to stand on a prow.
Isn't it lovely, Margaret? Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, yes, Roger, isn't it? Look at the seagulls as they wheel and soar.
So majestic. And look there! Flying fish!
Yes, I didn't think they had those in the North Atlantic,
No.
but then I'm far too invested in the situation and characters to worry about such trifling points of ecology.
Ha ha! Me too!
And the wind is too loud and full.
Oh, yes, darling. Isn't this an immersive experience for everyone involved?
And the spray, Roger. The spray, Roger, it's so high, I can almost taste it. Yes, I can, definitely taste that, yeah. Oh, gosh, that's pleasant.
Oh, but it's not just spray, is it, Margaret? Look, a huge wave. Have you ever seen a wave so big?
Oh, this is going to be worthwhile.
Let me hold you, my darling.
You bastard! No! Bracing. So bracing.
And look, the seagulls are coming back.
Yes, I thought they would.
My, they look fat and happy like they've just had a big meal. Here it comes. Oh, my poor Margaret. How unfortunate and unforeseeable. Oh, you better go and get yourself cleaned up while we do the next scene. Your out here is so salty you can mix it with vinegar and rub it all over your chips. There's nothing like it, Babcock.
There's nothing like it, sir.
There's nothing like it, Babcock.
I don't think there's anything like it, sir.
I mean, there's nothing like it, Babcock.
Whatever it is, sir, there's nothing like it.
I love it, Babcock.
And there's nothing like it. You know,
There's nothing like it!
Shut up, Babcock. Sometimes I feel as if I was on the biggest horse that ever lived, riding into my kingdom ready to eat, make merry, and make love. Do you feel that?
Well, yes, I do, Captain.
Oh, good afternoon, madam.
Excuse me, sir. I'd better just go and restock the bunkers on the golf course.
Carry on. I trust you're enjoying your journey, madam.
Oh, my word, Captain, I sure am. Why, it's all so glamorous. You know, I'm from the United States of America.
Oh, my condolences. I had no idea. Mrs.
Dana. You can call me Dana.
Dana. What a staggeringly gorgeous name. My ex-wife was called Susan. Name's Gray. Captain Errol Nesbitt Gray.
Oh, I know who you are.
Yes, but you probably didn't know my middle name, did you? Nesbitt.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Please, call me Captain Gray. It's official protocol, you know.
Isn't it beautiful out there, Captain?
Not really, madam. That's Portsmouth.
You know, Captain, it's awfully hot up here. You wouldn't mind if I just...
No. I might join you, as a matter of fact.
Captain!
Babcock. Good of you to join us. You want to take your clothes off now?
Sir.
This good lady and I were just shedding our garments. Who are going to join in?
Thank you very much. I'd be delighted.
Good, right.
Captain, it's not quite the same if there's three of us.
Oh, no, right. Yes, of course, Babcock.
Sir.
Escort Dana around, would you?
Yes, sir. Madam. Very sorry. Goodbye.
Good, now where were we?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I forget why we're doing this now.
There's another one! I could bear my confinement no longer. Leaving my raccoon-stained clothes behind me, I donned the sailor's outfit I wore when I was a child. It was a little tight around the armpits, the thighs, the neck, and the crotch, but in every other way it fit perfectly. I resolved to explore my new home from the lower deck, occupied by Irish emigrants, to the middle deck, where the Jewish emigrants dwelt, but in a different key. All the way up to the ballroom, which played host to the finest and the noblest in the land.
Will you keep it quiet down there? We're trying to hold a money-burning contest.
It was an exciting place to be. But as an unwanted traveller on a luxury cruise, I had to keep a very low profile on my explorations.
Good morning.
I have every right to be here!
Where is he? You said he'd be here by now.
Patience, comrade. The man is a law unto himself. Swift, like a fox at dawn. Strong, like a 2-ton bull. Silent, like an alligator in a pair of slippers. Without him, our plan is but a fantasy.
That's all lovely, but does he own a watch? You said he'd be here at 11, and it's past now.
Perhaps he likes to make a grand entrance.
Who are you?
I'm so sorry, this is the wrong room.
Don't worry.
Sorry.
That wasn't him, was it?
No, I've got no idea who that was.
Well, I warrant he doesn't even show up. This is all just a con. An elaborate hoax. We've been set up.
Look, how do we know you're the man you say you are?
I haven't said who I am yet.
Who are you?
I am no one, and I am everyone. I am the darkness, and I am the light. I am an old man, I am a little girl. I am fire, and I am chocolate. I am Friday, and I am Bank Holiday Monday. I could go on quite a while.
Gentlemen, time is of the essence.
This plot must be woven together more delicately than a mosquito's bikini.
Explain everything.
I shall.
What the hell was that?
Very strange.
Went dark.
Yeah.
Right, so this plan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Done. I've already booked out a seminar room.
Great.
Parents, The children's entertainment with Mr. Monty McMagic will begin at 4 o'clock in the windowless storage cupboard on the 4th deck. The show will last 3 hours, and there is no need to stay.
Splendid.
Yes, it was. Splendid fun, yes.
It reminds me of the time you and I went to Cancun, old boy. Do you remember?
No, can't say I do, Basil, no.
Well, I remember very vividly. Absolutely sweltering it was. August 1889, I think. You and I went down to the coast, can't be for longer than a week, and every day we walked along the beach and we gazed into each other's eyes across the candlelight, and as night fell, we made sweet love. I'm terribly sorry, old boy. I think I confused you with my wife.
Yes, I thought you might have done that.
Terribly sorry.
No, it's quite all right. Forgive and forget, I say.
Oh, very good of you, Sir Geoffrey. Very good of you. Look, it's quite a spread they've been out this afternoon. What?
Though, yeah.
Oysters, guinea fowl, a pig stuffed inside a goose.
The goose doesn't look too happy about that, does it?
No, I would have killed it first, personally.
Yeah. Still, it's all about appearances, isn't it?
How right you are, Sir Geoffrey. How right you are. Where is Lady Pamela, by the way?
Oh, couldn't make it, old man. Couldn't make it. She's got, Pilates.
Ah, terrible condition.
It is.
But that reminds me of the time you went to the tropical rainforest. Do you remember that?
Rings a distant bell, Sir Basil, a distant bell.
There was no one around. Not a sound in the air. We could smell the river. And you took my head in your hands and you said, you and I can do anything. And we lay down on the forest floor, and in the hot midday sun we made wild, passionate love. Oh, I'm sorry, I've confused you with my wife again.
You have done that.
Oh, I am sorry.
No, it's all right. It's quite flattering, really. Oh.
Yes. Oh, Alistair, I wonder where you are now.
That's absolutely right, Alistair. And if your figures are correct, that could save us thousands of pounds a year. But what about the stock market, Alistair? What about the stock market? My God, that's so simple. It's brilliant. Thank you, Alistair. Thank you. Ha ha! Well, I wouldn't. I mean, there's nothing like it, Babcock. Not an obstacle in sight. Just you, me, the miles and miles of flat, tranquil ocean.
Captain,
Yeah?
you just ploughed into a massive iceberg, sir.
Iceberg? What the hell's that?
There's a huge frozen block of water, sir. We've hit 3 today. I want to get to our destination in one piece.
Babcock, listen to me. The ocean is full of water. You can't expect me to go out with a thermometer and check every time some of it might be frozen.
So I fear your steering may have become unsafe.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, it's things like this, sir. You just left the wheel in the middle of a journey.
Poppycock, I don't have a drinking problem.
I didn't say you did.
You implied it.
Captain, you've got to come clean. What have you got against icebergs?
They boil my blood, Babcock. And they stir it slowly to make a sort of black pudding of anger. Some 20 years ago, when I was but a youth, I sailed with a scientific expedition for the Arctic, which sought to prove that polar bears are simply Great Danes in fancy dress. While Professor Scarber and his team roamed the ice floes, disguised as dogs, I was left for many hours in my own company. It gets very lonely up there, Babcock, when a man has been without female companionship for half a year. Those floating hulks of ice begin to look more and more
inviting.
The milk-white curs, coyly hiding their underparts below the surface. Suffice it to say, Babcock, the brief lapse of self-control left me attached rather intimately to a particularly saucy ice mountain, from which position I could be freed only by means of a hacksaw. Try as I might, I could not retrieve my lost appendage. I was forced to sail away without it, leaving it buried in the ice. But from that day, I have sought to gain command of an ocean-going vessel, and with her to return to the Arctic, seeking always the iceberg, which still carries the tip of my...
Captain!
Hold on a moment, sailor. Penis. What is it, man?
Captain, a bar mitzvah's broken out on the Jewish deck. It's absolute chaos.
Ha! Babcock!
Sir.
Take the wheel. Duty calls. Oh, God.
May I have your attention, please? Would anybody like to buy a raccoon? I seriously overestimated how many I would need. I can't even see my own feet. If you've got the cash, come and find me. I'll be in the bar.
Careful where you go, it's slippery. Yes. So we agree, gentlemen.
Yes. And that will be the last anyone ever hears of the Narwhal. This obscene advertisement for vacuous luxury. A stain upon the integrity of this fine land.
How dare they spend thousands of millions of pounds on jacuzzis when this country can barely feed itself?
Enough words, gentlemen. We stand united against this ship and the hideous excess it represents. Together, we will establish a new order.
Oh my God, I just remembered it's got a fairground. Let's go to the fairground.
Oh, yes, can we do that, please? Yes.
Why did I know about this? I love fairgrounds!
Come on, let's go. It's brilliant. I'm going to win me a teddy bear. A teddy bear of doom.
That's the Lion King, Xander. Oh, sorry.
Hello everyone, it's me, Peter McCraggs, the cheeky chappie who tells all the gags. Tell us some gags, Peter McCraggs. Well, if you keep caterwauling on about it, I'll probably have to, won't I? Right then, jokes. Oh, here's one. Who was the roundest knight at King Arthur's table? Circumference, eh? Oh, yes. Bit of a slow burner, that one. Oh, bugger. Oh, what a cat. Almost there. Oh, dear me. How about another? Jokes about Dorian Gray? They never get old. Oh, yes. Audience interaction. That never goes wrong. Let's try some of that. You, sir. Where are you from? Yorkshire? So good they named it twice. Oh, no, wait, that's couscous. All right, madam, knock, knock.
Who's there?
No, hang on, you go first.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Not sure it could happen, comedy, young lady. The thing is, I'm very pleased to be here on stage on board the Narwhal, because I've had some quite negative criticism recently at home from the critics and my friends. You know the kind of thing. Substandard. Really very poor. Ugly lanky bastard. But look at me now, eh? On stage, on board the Narwhal for 10 bob a night. I mean, I can't really afford to pay it. But sometimes to become a good comedian, practice makes... Oh, boy, shite. Oh, fuck it. Oh, dear. Oh, it's all gone to shite.
Get on with it, Peter!
Oh, sorry, Mr. Henderson. Oh, shite. Oh, all right. All right, ladies. Let's get on with it. Eyes down, looking. Any 4 numbers? Oh, first ball out. Jump and jive. 35. You can't have bingo already, love. But you've done 1 number. I said you can't have bingo. Never mind. Fucking cruise ship with all women on board. Next one out. Knock at the door. Number 4. Wasting my life on a fucking cruise ship. Jesus. Didn't make it. Right, next one out. 2 here. Legs 11 and lucky number 7. Lucky. Luck. Never had any luck, me. I could rob a high street bank and still come out with a mortgage. Next ball out. 3 and 8, 38. My age. Can't take your youth back. Or your dreams. Full house, anyone? No, me neither. Not since she left me. Anyone want to hear a joke? Man goes, doctor, says, doctor, I feel like a pair of curtains. And the doctor says, you're never going to be a stand-up comedian. Sorry about that, ladies and gents. I forgot the punchline there. Tell you what, check your cards, put a brew on, come back in 5 and see if I've had a breakthrough. Or a breakdown.
That was sublime. Absolutely sublime. Yeah, I'm looking at you, kid. You got pizzazz. You got razzmatazz. You got a bottle of the Shiraz, 1865. I'll have a couple of glasses if you're offering. It's good to meet you. I'm Randy Groomsdale.
You liked it?
Liked it. I wanted to shove my hand down its pants, lick its face, and take it home to meet my mother. I loved it.
I'm not sure if the audience were on board. I heard some booze.
Booze? Great idea. Let's have a party. Hi, I'm Randy Groomsdale.
What do you do then, Randy?
I make people's dreams come true, kid. I put their names up in lights, and then I shove those lights in people's faces. You like money?
I do, yeah.
You like women?
Only a bit.
You like collecting spiders in jars and then just letting them run all over your fat, naked body?
Well, not really, no.
No, just me then. Hi, I'm Randy Groomsdale. How much they paying you for this gig, kid?
Well, nothing.
I'll double it. And I'll get you doing comedy in places that don't wobble about and smell a trout.
Well, what sorts of places?
I think you know what I'm talking about, kid. I'm talking Broadway. I'm talking 10,000 seats. Some of them occupied. The sky's the limit, kiddo. Pretty soon your name will be on everybody's lips. Then your lips will be on everybody's lips. Before you know it, your lips will be on everybody's hips. Then their hips will be on your hips, and you'll be making quips. You think that's it? That's just the tip. I'm about to let rip and crack out the whip. Because let me tell you, when those chips are down, those hips and those lips are going to take you on some great trips. This ship, it's just a blip. It's a slip, and you got to keep your grip. Pretty soon, your quips will be on everybody's lips, and your hips have a pair of lips on them. You'll be equipped to the best hips, the best quips, and your slick lips will be making shit quips on the top deck of a dripping wet ship. My God, I need to lie down.
Passengers are urged to head down to the restaurant and sample today's seasickness special, the pickled haddock and jellied eels. Because if you're going to throw up, you may as well do it properly.
Babcock. Shame you weren't here 10 minutes ago. I did the most colossal fart.
Absolute guffer it was. Really manky.
Stank the place out. I wouldn't normally bring it up, but as I say, the extent to which it reeked caused me to raise the issue. You'd have been very impressed, Babcock.
Captain, it's me.
What the hell's wrong with your voice, man? You sound ridiculous.
Because it's me, Captain. It's
We
Dana.
should talk like this more often, Babcock. I like not being able to see your face during discussions. Still, I'm going to turn around now.
Good God, Babcock, you're obviously not Babcock. Good evening, madam. Back again so soon.
I couldn't stay away, Captain. It's a beautiful ship you got here. It's a beautiful ship.
This is a staff announcement. Would someone clean up the vomit in the bowling alley on deck 2? I repeat, would someone clean up the copious amount of vomit in the bowling alley on deck 2? And now on deck 1, seeping its way down...
We try our best, madam.
You know, Captain, I was thinking about you just now as I was having my shower.
Well, Dana, I'd be a liar if I said I wasn't thinking about you as I was brushing my teeth.
I got the sponge and sort of soaped up my wet, naked body.
I moved the toothbrush in a circular motion, focusing maybe on the gums.
Oh, stop it, Captain! Make love to me already.
Oh, Dana! You're obviously an exotic and attractive woman, and I'm clearly a ravishing man. But I'm damaged, Dana.
Aren't we all, Captain? Aren't we all?
No, you, don't understand. There was this iceberg, you see, and I sort of...
When we get home, Captain, do you think you might come and find me?
Dana, I promise. I will look for you.
Yeah.
I will find you. And I will kill you.
Sorry, you what?
Oh, I don't know where that came from. The first bit. Mainly the first bit.
Come on now, Tom. We'll get the hang of it in no time. Now, let us sing a song about monogamy, perhaps. Or about how landsmen also put in a lot of extremely hard work.
Oh, yeah, what about how prejudice often leads to conflict, and we should respect the life choices of others?
Aye, aye. Oh, here's one on this very subject now. Take notes, Tom. There's a lesson in this for all of us. What shall we do with a transgender sailor?
Call her by the name that she has chosen.
Pat her on the back and admire her bravery?
Gender's not prescriptive.
Aye, Tom, aye. Another.
What shall we do with the vegan sailor?
Stock up on supplies of nuts and tofu.
Talk about the background to his choices.
Open up discussion.
What shall we do when a sailor comes out?
Recognize it must have been difficult for him.
Sexuality is not binary.
We're all on a spectrum.
Passengers are advised that the jacuzzis are now clean and safe to use once again. We apologise for any inconvenience. The incident has been resolved and the animal has been destroyed.
I had treated myself to jellied eels from the ship's restaurant and was on my 4th trip to the lavatory when I overheard voices coming from one of the ship's compartments. I pressed my ear against the door.
We're nearly ready. We have our location, we have access. There can be no repeat of our previous miscalculations.
Ah, yes.
Remember Zurich? Right, he's coming, I can see him now. Hand me the bullets, comrade! The bullets. Have you got the bullets for the pistol?
Yes. If by bullets you mean sandwiches and by pistol you mean lunch.
Or remember Copenhagen? Right. 1 more minute and thousands of tons of gold will be ours. All we need now is the code for the final lock. The code, comrade. The only thing you had to do was write down the code for the final lock.
Yes, again I've brought a sausage back.
And who could forget Kilimanjaro? Right! They've lost our trail! All we have to do now is wait and descend to the foothills and freedom. Lucky we're so well supplied with sandwiches.
Oh, shit.
Yes, you two really are staggeringly bad at your job.
Yeah, but not this time. This time I've packed the sandwiches and the bomb.
Wait, have I packed the bomb?
Yes, I've packed the bomb.
Good. Then just to clarify, at 4 o'clock this afternoon, we blow up the ship
I couldn't tell what it was.
with a bomb.
But something told me those men were up to no good. I tried to recall wise words from my youth.
Yar! Never accept food from a Norwegian man. They've got sneaky faces and worship fish gods.
And, with this advice in mind, I resolved to take my concerns to the top.
I just don't understand how it would work, Captain.
Well, look, Babcock, I had to drill a hole in the ice first, and then dip my knee into a kind of
Captain,
crevice. Who the hell are you?
Did anyone smell raccoons?
I'm sorry to barge in, gentlemen.
Not a barge, it's a cruise liner, man. Get your facts straight.
I have to tell you both. The boat is in...
Incredible? Yes, we know, but thanks very much for saying so, sailor. Jolly good work. Carry on.
No, it's not that. I have to tell you, the boat is... I have to tell you about the...
About the karaoke. Oh, well, we know all about that. We'll be there.
I'll be singing I'm the Little Girl in the Tiny Panties.
No, listen! I've just heard 3 men plotting to destroy the ship with a huge bomb, do you hear me? They're about to blow up the boat!
That is absolutely preposterous, sailor. Who would want to harm a ship as beautiful as this? Have you seen the petting zoo?
They're just...
I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry I admire your devotion to duty, but you leave the important things to Babcock and me. You just get back below deck and keep shoveling stowaways into the huge furnace. Now, God.
Sam. Now look, let's have no hard feelings, eh? Why don't we settle this over a good old-fashioned naval handshake? What? An old naval handshake. You know, one familiar to anybody genuinely employed in the Navy. Hey! Oh! Hey! Oh! Jolly good. Glad to see the old Basingstoke double squeeze hasn't gone completely out of fashion.
Now put a note next to your name in the crew register, sailor. What did you say your name was again? Arkwright. Well, that took you an incredibly long time to remember there, Arkwright, but I see no reason to find that suspicious. What have we got here? A aardvark, abacus, oh, I'm sorry, that's a dictionary.
Sir?
Thank you, crew register. Crew A. Aardvark, abacus, Anderson, Babcock. Well, there's no Arkwright in here.
Sir, he's heading away. Shall I follow him, sir?
No! Let him go, Babcock. Let him go.
Right, should I?
Yeah.
You are a star.
Sorry?
You mark my words, kid. Randy knows a star when he sees one, and you're gonna be big.
I'm just a cleaner.
I'm just a cleaner, he says. I'm just a lonely old cleaner.
Well, I didn't say
I'm just an ugly, lonely cleaner. It's that attitude that's holding you back, kid. You think Oscar Wilde ever sat down and said, "Oh, I'm only a homosexual"? No, because he was a star. A big, gay star. And so are you, kid. You ever wondered how much money you could fit in your mouth? Walk with me, kid. I'm Randy Crooksdale.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for. The crowds gather here in Downing Street. The mood is one of jubilation. And here is the newly appointed Prime Minister stepping out of his car. What a fine day for him and for his country. And look, yes, he's walking towards his new office at number 10. And yes, he's going to say a few words to all of the assembled crowd.
Right, now you put your hand on red.
Which hand?
Your left hand.
Hang on. There, isn't it?
Ah, yes. That's Twister. Right, I'll put my hand...
All right, the game's up.
But we've only just started!
Look, I know what you're up to. I've heard your little plans.
Who the hell are you?
Right. No, forget about that. It doesn't matter. I've heard your little jokes, your sick plans, your evil schemes. Let me tell you. You have no idea what this ship represents to all these people. This is where I belong. This is where I could spend the rest of my life. You have no right to destroy this ship and all the dreams that live with it. If you destroy this ship, you destroy every child who ever sat in a bath, put on a sailor's outfit, and called himself Captain Tiddly.
Ludicrous. Well, look here! Do you know what a mother bear does when she fears for the lives of her young? She urinates! All over them.
Sorry, what's it?
I think what my friend is trying to say is, run along. Run along, little man, or you'll get eaten by a bear.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
Why are you saying?
The bear's a metaphor.
Listen! I'm not going to sit back and watch innocent people die aboard this ship. I'll find that bomb. It's the last thing I do.
That's a very unwise decision, my friend. You see this knife?
That's a baby.
Oh, for God's sake.
I can't take you anywhere. Why do you even have a bagel?
We're in a new town, boys, we're in a new town. To be way, hey, in a new town. Haven't seen women for almost a year. Let's get stuck into a new town.
There's a line of young crumpet, all lovely to see.
Way, hey, in a new town.
There's somewhere us sailors would much rather be.
Tourist attractions all in a new town.
We sailors like boozing and love to bet hot.
To me, way, hey, in a new town.
But better than that, we all love a gift shop.
Novelty products all in a new town.
We'll buy oversized pencils and postcards of kings.
Way, hey, in a new town.
Posters, umbrellas, and shiny key rings.
10% discounts all in a new town.
We love foreign food when we're home from the
To
sea.
me, way, hey, in a new town.
Tapas and hummus and lots of sushi.
Big sharing platters all in a new town. We must leave the new town, boys, must leave the new town. Goodbye, we're leaving the town. But we're back for Fashion Week, so don't you frown. Broadened horizons all in a new town.
Are we ready, gentlemen?
We are ready.
Excellent. The bomb is in place. The timer is primed.
This small spark will ignite a great fire of change. Together, we will overthrow the evil state, and in its stead create a new world, a new order, a new utopia.
Right. Sorry to be awkward. I've got a few questions. First, are you saying that coercive authority in all forms is completely at odds with personal autonomy, or is there some scope for governance? And are you drawing on individualist or collectivist doctrines of anarchism? Because there are many good books on the
What are you
subject.
talking about? Can we deal with this later when we're off the ship?
Off! We are not getting off. This is a suicide mission.
Yes, we definitely did mention that in one of the earlier meetings.
What? I don't remember that.
You did keep going out to get snacks.
I told you not to decide anything important.
That's why I always tell you to read the minutes.
Quiet, both of you! Our fate is sealed. Our destiny decided.
I could not be more cross about this. I am fuming. I knew I should have stayed at home and made my own jams.
Jam! There will be no place for jam in this brave new world.
No jam!
No jam!
What is he talking about? What are you talking about?
Shut up, I haven't finished with him yet. Now you! I want to hear more about your proposals for economic redistribution.
You are like two mosquitoes on the mane of a great lion. Your words are meaningless now.
This is the single worst thing that has ever happened in my entire life.
You know nothing of suffering.
I will show you suffering, you stupid Russian bastard.
We need to establish what each of us means by the concept of the state.
What the hell's going on, Becca? Why weren't we prepared for this? Why did literally nobody come to tell us at any point that something like this was imminent?
For God's sake, sir, take cover!
I can't, Becca. Where did we go wrong, man?
Well, I did try to tell you that destroying all the lifeboats was probably an unwise decision,
It
sir.
would have weighed us down, Becca. Great big bulky things.
What about the sand for the fire bucket?
What about it?
What, do we really have to use it to create a huge stale replica of the Houses of Parliament?
We didn't have to, Babcock. We didn't have to. I was just trying to live a little.
I'm scared, sir.
You're not the only one, Babcock. Where the bloody hell do you think you're going? Yeah. Babcock, tell me,
Sir,
if we were to begin sinking, Is there enough water in the ocean for us to be completely submerged?
Yes, sir. The ocean is quite large.
My God, it's worse than I thought. In that case, Babcock,
Sir.
round up the passengers. Round them up from the ski slopes, the luge, the mountaineering wall, the bowling alley, the underground car park, and the leather emporium. Round them up from the museum, the art gallery, the petting zoo, the penguin experience, and the jacuzzis. Tell them to brace themselves. Shit's about to get soggy.
Well, oh my lord, this jacuzzi is divine.
There's so many bubbles.
Oh, not enough bubbles for me. I have got to have millions of bubbles going up and down and causing all sorts of bubble trouble.
Now, where is that handsome waiter? I'm getting thirsty in here, ladies. Can we get 3 more tequilas in here, honey? Oh, I'm sorry, do y'all want some?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll have some.
Yeah, get 5 more tequilas in here, somebody. Where is everyone? I heard an alarm earlier, but I assumed it was just a training exercise or something else completely irrelevant.
Mm-hmm. Well, hasn't this been the most perfect vacation? I mean, nothing's gone wrong. It's been perfect. Speaking of perfect, what happened with you and the whole captain thing?
Oh, we are getting on mighty fine, thanks for asking. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to speak too soon and all, but I just got this feeling that everything's gonna be all right.
Oh, honey, do not jinx it. You are always jinxing shit.
It's all good, because as I say, I just got this feeling in here that everything's gonna be all right.
Oh, my lord. The room's filling up with water.
Oh, no. Well, you know what that means, girls? Pool party!
Mark my words, kid. If we get through this, I'm gonna get you cleaning on top of the Statue of Liberty. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna get your name up there. It's gonna be amazing. People pay a quarter to see.
Randy, the ship's sinking. We've got to go now.
Attention all passengers. Abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship.
Oh my God. There's a band on ship? I gotta find these guys. Get out of my way.
No, Randy, you don't understand that there's no band. I came to find you because I knew you'd be alone and so old.
Kid, I used to be like you. With hopes, dreams, and regular functioning bowels. I was gonna be the best talent scout the world had ever seen. Once I heard the hottest band in town and I thought, Randy, these guys are amazing. Turned out they were terrible. I lost most of my money and in fact I just had tinnitus. Then I met the most beautiful woman in the world and I thought, Randy, I hear wedding bells. But no, it was the tinnitus again. She left me, taking the rest of my money and my only working kidney. And now, here I am. A washed-up dreamer somewhere between 50 and 90 years old. And all I have left, apart from some spider bites, which I gotta get seen to, are my 2 clients. You, and that incredibly gifted cleaner over there.
I mean, I'm literally just a cleaner.
Shut up, kid, you're gonna be a star.
Randy, you're not listening to me. The ship's sinking. I mean, just look at all this water.
Oh my God, kid, you're right. There's so much water in and around my pants. I absolutely love it. This is fantastic. Best experience of my life. And I have smoked crack with a tiny Irish prostitute. Where have you been all my life, you beautiful wet entity? I'm gonna make you a star. First, gotta get my hands on this band everybody's been talking about.
This is a bit of a rum-do. Nothing quite spoils a holiday like drowning. Still, best to die as my father did, dressed in one's Sunday best and with one's dignity intact. Oh, wouldn't you agree, Sir Geoffrey?
Sorry, Sylvia. I should only find this onesie.
Yes, but bit of a shame to die dressed like that.
It is, yes.
Yes. Nonetheless, we face this final journey together. Much like we did in Munich in 1882. as we lay there on our hotel balcony. Bodies heaving, clothes strewn everywhere, sweat pouring after our brows, bodies aching and heaving and exhausted after hours and hours of passionate love-making.
This it was good, wasn't it?
It's been a pleasure, old boy.
From the top, see better?
From the top, Sir Geoffrey. It's no use, sir. She's sinking. You have to let her go now.
Can't leave her, Babcock. She means too much to me. I built her with my bare hands.
That's a blatant lie, sir. You kept telling people the funnels went on the underside of the boat.
They would have looked amazing.
For God's sake, sir, there's still time to get away.
I'm literally not even listening to you anymore, Babcock. There's nothing you can say will convince me to leave her when she needs me most. Goodbye, Babcock. You've been like the son I never had.
Thank you, sir. You do actually have a son, sir.
What? Oh, shit, yeah. See, he's looked after, won't you? I feel I've been something of an absentee father to him. Goodbye, Babcock. Hey.
Ho.
Hey.
Ho. It's been a pleasure serving with you, sir.
It's a shame to die like this, Babcock. Never having found the beast I sought. What's that? Over there! Approaching over the waves! I know those gleaming white flanks anywhere. It's her! It's her! She's come to face her doom! Get me my cutlass, Babcock.
Yes, sir.
Quickly, man, this is the moment I've been waiting for. I'm prepared for this. Ice to see you! To see you! Ice!
And so died Captain Grey, late of the Narwhal. His bloated corpse was found 7 months later, fingers frozen to an iceberg, cutlass deep in his back. And into the ice were carved the words, "I mean, there's nothing like it, Babcock." Whenever I look back on that day and think about the number of people who lost their lives aboard that ship, I can't help but think to myself, isn't it brilliant that I survived? Isn't it fantastic that someone with just the right combination of intellect and stage presence managed to emerge from the wreckage? And then I laugh to myself. I laugh and I cry. And I toast the greatest ship ever to have set sail from these fine shores. The Narwhal, Queen of the Sea.
Last of the food gone. Last of the water gone with it. This is no way for a man to spend his final days. One more bullet. It's better this way. Oh, heavens! A ship! Here! Here, down here! 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 Yes! Oh, they've seen me. Oh, thank you. Yes, this. They were coming to find me. They were looking for me. It's like somebody knew I'd be here! Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.